He is the modern-day Maharaja. This Calgary-born bruiser fought his way to the top to become WWE champion.
Please welcome Jinder Mahal! Jinder,
Thank you, guys.
The world's biggest hands.
Thank you.
this is heavy. This is no joke.
No, this is 15 pounds at least of solid gold.
Oh my gosh.
Only the finest diamonds, and it takes one heck of a champion
Yes.
to hold this title.
You are it. Repping Canada, doing us proud. Have a seat. Join us.
Awesome.
Thank you for being here. Your fans have lined up since the wee hours outside, despite all of these barriers and construction. And since we announced you were coming on the show, nothing but love. That's got to feel amazing to be home and get such an incredible reception from everybody.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Not only do I represent the 1.3 billion people of the great nation of India, I also represent the great nation of Canada. Canada is such a great multicultural country. It really is a melting pot. We got people from all over the world here, many different cultures, so I'm very happy to represent Canada. And here in Toronto, one of my favorite cities, we got Smackdown Live here tonight at the Air Canada Centre. Lots of great seats still available.
I'm going to be there, actually.
You're going to be there.
I'm going to be in the audience
You
watching.
cheer me on?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think that people don't understand what it's like when you go to one of these events live. Can you talk about the energy that you expect? And you see this night after night after night.
Yeah, the energy that the WWE Universe gives, puts out there for us is it's unlike any other sporting event I've ever been to. And it really is a family event. You know, you see kids with their grandparents, you see teenagers, you see guys, you see girls, high school kids. It really is awesome. And, you know, we got the lights, we got the cameras, we got the costumes, we got the action, we got the high flyers, we have the cruiserweights. After SmackDown, they filmed their 205 live show. Tremendous in-ring action. It's a great show, and just the energy is unreal, especially here in Toronto. It's one of my favorite cities to wrestle in.
It's going to be lit up. Speaking of, let's talk about that competition. What is going to happen tonight? What do you hope happens tonight?
I actually heard a rumor that I'm facing Randy Orton tonight, so that's what I'm looking forward to. So I beat Randy Orton 3 times, including in his hometown of St. Louis on Father's Day in front of his father.
Smack talk right there.
So I'm looking forward to tonight embarrassing Randy Orton and showing exactly why I'm the modern-day Maharaja, the WWE champion, Jinder Mahal.
Now, SummerSlam's coming up.
Yeah.
Yes.
What can we expect there? Because I do believe that, who will you be facing?
I'm facing Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style, the artist, the man from Japan. He's challenging me for my WWE championship. It's going to be a great event, but you know, there's many great matches that night. We got John Cena. Is going to be competing that night. We have the Fatal 4-Way with Brock Lesnar. For the Universal Championship with Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. That's on the WWE Network. Call your local cable provider.
Which is our parent company,
Exactly.
Rogers, by the way.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You're super young, and you already have achieved all of the success. It happened really quickly. There were some bumps in the road, as it happens, you know, for many, and then you catapulted. Let's talk a little bit about when you knew you wanted to be a wrestler. I know, of course, you looked up to your uncle, who did a beautiful job in the sport. Was that how you first got into it? Like, where did your love for wrestling begin?
Just as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a WWE superstar, be a wrestler, be a WWE champion. But my uncle, yes. But growing up in Calgary, obviously I idolized Bret Hart.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, Owen and Bret Hart. I mean, there's something about Calgary for Canadian WWE. What is it?
It's just such a rich cultural history in Calgary with Stampede Wrestling, just for so many years. So many great wrestlers have come through the dungeon, trained with Stu Hart, even recently, like guys like Chris Jericho or even Natalia, who will be there tonight also. Actually, little cool fact, the last champion from Calgary was Bret Hart in 1997, so 20 years later, I bring the championship back to Calgary.
Have you talked to Bret? Like, what's the best advice you can give him from somebody like Bret, who you admire, or your uncle even?
Yeah, I talked to Bret. Actually, he texted me, congratulated me for winning the championship. My uncle always gives me advice. One of the things that he tells me is just to be humble, because you know, this doesn't last forever, and you know, don't let the championship get to your head.
Enjoy the ride.
And how did you know, like, that you know, obviously you're a physical specimen. You're huge. How did you know, like, okay, at what point do you decide in your life, well, I think I could physically handle this, and I'm going to go for it?
Yeah, I've just been blessed. Just like I said, as long as I can remember, I wanted to wrestle, and luckily I was tall and I was big.
Were you doing moves in your backyard?
No.
No?
No, kids don't try this at home.
Okay.
Good advice.
No, I was not.
And you were kind enough to bring these beautiful teas for Adam and I. And immediately we said, listen, we have been inundated with so much love on social media as soon as we said you were actually coming on the show. So here it is, the modern day Maharaja. It's a beautiful tea. And on the back, you'll see it says Jinder Mahal. So we said, we want to share this wealth and actually give them to you guys at home. So in order to qualify, if you don't mind standing in all of your 6'5" glory and posing, we are challenging you to hashtag BT Jinder Pose. You're going to strike a pose. We're going to freeze frame it.
Yeah.
Send it out to the Twitterverse. I know you're big on social media. Hashtag BT Jinder Pose. Ready? 3,
I'm
2,
ready.
1. Get it? That's the pose. We love it.
Love it.
Make sure you catch Jinder and the WWE Superstars in action tonight for the WWE Smackdown live from the Air Canada Centre. Get your tickets. You can still do so by going to Ticketmaster.ca, BreakfastTelevision.ca, and love to everybody in Calgary.
Yes, and Toronto, one of my favorite cities.